Hello, friends. We are so excited to share with you about the new 5 day reset. And this is coming at the perfect time because it's snowing outside. Christmas is right around the corner. And I'm totally soaking up the Christmas season. And I'm not going to feel bad about it because I know in the new year, we have this great reset program that has worked in the past, but now it's even been revamped to make it even more simple. We're so excited to share it with you. And so I'm just going to let my friend Jen get started with all the things that we love about it if I can get this to advance, but it might not. We'll keep clicking. There we go.
Always something, right?
Always
Thank
something.
you. I am so excited about this reset too. In the ones we've done in the past, we've had such great success, both of us and all of our customers and people who have done them with them. So I am so excited for this absolutely simple, newer version that they have for us that makes it almost as easy it could possibly get of if there was somebody else making it for you. So, what I love about what they have done with this is that it is just that simple. It is almost all just add water and go. I really, going through all this stuff, suggest adding just a couple more things, but it is not all the grocery shopping, prepping, meal prepping. What do I want to eat? Do I like it? And on and on. It is so easy, super easy to follow. And the results you will get from it, there's a lot of people have had great results and stuff, but the fact that it is based around protein, hydration, mental clarity, and focus is what everybody really just in the world needs right now. There's a lot going on. So, let us show you how simple this is, what it's going to look like, how easy it can be. And from there, everything that you see right here is what comes in this box. And it is all basically just add your water and head out, other than maybe a few things. So the very first thing, what your day could look like, keep in mind, this can be adjusted to how you want, other than the rest and rewind. You don't want to have that in your coffee in the morning and be passed out at work. So the very first thing to get your morning going is the up and glowing. This up and glowing is something I keep on hand all the time. Over 80% of my customers order this every month because of the energy. It is a very light latte feeling. You just add some water. You can drink it cold or hot. I add it to my protein shakes and my overnight oats. So this also, it helps your skin from the inside out to just be more clear and radiant. So this is an amazing way to get your day started. With that being said, the protein oats are also on there. I am a huge fan of oats. I make protein oats at night for the overnight oats so that I can put them together and let them sit. The one thing though about this is I am not a morning oat person. I feel like when I eat it in the morning, I'm more hungry and just kind of feel fuller and a little bit more groggy. So I am a eat oats at night person. It keeps my blood sugars level all night long, which is something I need to keep an eye on. It keeps them all night long, no highs or lows, and gets me all through, keeps me full, and it really helps me sleep better. So if you're not a coffee drinker or whatever, you could put your up and glowing in your oats or you could drink them separately. Those are two of my favorites, but knowing you can move this around to fit your needs is great, but it's still that simple.
Yes, absolutely. And so that's where I also love that they have these different drinks that I'll highlight next, the Good Gut and Go. They have this early in the morning. It could be a good early morning drink, but it could be it could be just a yummy snack. So the Good Gut and Go, I have this one on hand too. And let me see if I can show you. What I think is so great about it. Can you see me, Jen? Is it working? Oh,
Yep.
there it is.
Yeah, I can see part of it.
Okay, there we go.
Yep.
So the Good Gut and Go is another drink packet. I tend to add it to a cold drink. I also have a dog in my lap because she's been high maintenance today. So we're at real life here. She likes it too. She can smell it. It smells raspberry-ish. It's a sweet treat. And when you are on this reset, you might be trying to get rid of like sugar cookie cravings and all the things. And so it's nice to have something that is sweet but good for you. It's also good for your gut. It's got fiber in it. It's also got 10 billion CFU for probiotics from 3 different clinically proven strains. So it's a very, very good digestive health drink. Also really good for your immunity. So good for this time of year. You could drink this at any time, and it's not like you feel an effect right away. So you don't have to worry about having it at work or things like that, but it also will help you go, which always makes us feel good, right? So, but then I also want to mention that we have a protein veggie broth coming, and Jen and I have never been able to try this one yet because it's a completely new product. But we have heard from the people in the pilot group that it's actually very delicious and people can drink it or put it in a soup and drink it with a spoon, or actually drink it. But you could also add things to it if you want to mix in some veggies, you want to mix in some protein. So there's a lot of variety, but I also love it's really simple in case you go to work and you don't have time to chop any veggies that day. You just take it with you, get some hot water, and it's ready to go. So it's an easy lunch on the go.
I am absolutely excited about those. I cannot wait. And we have some recipes that they are putting together for us on some things you can throw in and stuff that they have done. So I cannot wait for us to get those graphics too. The other thing, this is probably my absolute most excited, is this is the hydrate drink. I drink this orange every single day. I struggle to get in water sometimes, and getting dehydrated affects a ton of different things. People just don't realize your blood sugar and your mood and things like that. They have two brand new drinks coming in this box, a raspberry melon and a blood orange. I love blood oranges, so I could not be more thrilled about these to keep up your hydration. Sometimes I am a water drinker and I like it, but sometimes I just need something more. And a lot of people's go-to is soda or sugar coffees, which I have been so guilty of, that have like 79 grams of sugar, and then you do not feel the greatest. So I couldn't be more excited for these. I cannot wait. I've heard that maybe they're going to sell them individually too after they get going through the 5-day reset. So this, I am thrilled and cannot wait for other people to try and see what they like about those.
Yes, and what's so interesting is hydration affects so many things, so many issues that we have on energy, headaches, digestion have to do with hydration. So if we can drink more, but if you struggle to drink water like I do, then having like water that tastes good with a hydration drink, so good, so good. So I'll mention next the Vitally gummy. Once again, you could do this at any time in the day, but it is a yummy gummy. And so could be like also an afternoon craving for a sweet. Have this later in the day if you want to, or have it in the morning. You're going to get the nutrition that you need. It's also you're getting nutrition throughout all of these other things too. But this is your multivitamin basically. But let me also mention our Life Shake. This can also be another meal. This could be a snack if you maybe only have one scoop. Like you will not be hungry on this because you can see they basically have four different kinds of meals for you between the protein oats, two veggie broths, and the Life Shake every day. You could have 4 meals in a day to fill you up. So this Life Shake is actually where my health journey started. And it all came down to the fact that I hate cooking. And my husband was coming home every day for lunch right after I was a new mom, and he was eating the leftovers from the night before. And I was planning on not cooking that night. And so I decided, you know what? I've heard these shakes are really filling. What if we just get a shake? We get some frozen fruit, blend it up, and we'll make this our lunch every day. Maybe eat an apple or eat some carrots with it or something like that if we really need to choose something. And it was interesting because we were surprised at how loosely our pants were fitting just by even replacing 1 meal a day with this Life Shake, because it has a leucine in it that helps your body hold on to muscle. Muscle increases your metabolism and burns more fat. So even just having one Life Shake a day in this, it can be life-changing. Having all this protein throughout this and the leucine throughout this is also going to be life-changing for your waistline. So yeah.
Those Vitally gummies, those are my customers too. They're like, oh, these are like candy. Can I eat the whole bottle? They are quite tasty. So I think people are really going to enjoy them. The other thing is if you're hungry, you're needing a snack, or you just want a little something, they are including our snack bars. These are not the meal replacement bars, but the snack bars. And people love these. These look small, but a whole one of these keeps me full a really long time. It is protein packed. It's got nuts in it and things like that. And there is sugar. I've had a couple people ask me when I've introduced this reset, oh, how much sugar and stuff. All the sugar that we use and that Shaklee uses in this is the sugar cane. It is not the artificials. It is not the extra sweeteners. So be assured that it is the sugar. If you are watching blood sugars, it goes up just a little bit and it comes right back down, which is what you want as somebody to keep those balanced so you don't have those spikes, highs and lows. So those are going to be in there, and those are quite tasty. This, the one that I have right here is the peanut butter brand. And so I don't know which one's going to come in the box yet. And then last, at the end of your day, when you're just hanging out and get ready for bed, they have what we call our rest and rewind. This is what I call heaven in a cup. I've had some people drink it cold. I do not. I drink it warm. It is amazing mint and lemon flavor. It is not too powering or over strong. It's super smooth, and you just feel so good when you're drinking it. And it's not one of those that as soon as you drink it, you're knocked out. You just drink it. And then when you go to sleep, you go to sleep. When you wake up, you wake up. There's no low, there's no high, no crash. There's also in this, there is no melatonin. I know people are very advocates of the melatonin. I cannot take melatonin. It keeps me awake permanently. So for me, this is absolutely a dream come true. And that will wrap up your day so you can do it all again the next day, feeling great and even better each day as you go through.
Right. So true. And one thing I thought of is if you have ever followed like high achieving people, people like Mark Zuckerberg or they wear the same clothes all the time. And they talk about how the reason they do this is because they want less decisions to make because they're too busy like dreaming big dreams for their company or making all these decisions for their company. It's like they have a whole closet full of black shirts. And I find that so interesting because as a mom, I feel like I'm making so many decisions every day, and it's often decisions for my kids. And they come to me and they ask me about a decision. I'm just like, I don't even know. I'm tired of making decisions today. And so when it comes to even feeding myself and deciding, well, what do I want to eat? I love that for 5 days, you don't have to think about it. It's all right there and it's made for you. You just have to decide if you want it hot or cold. So I just love that. It's so simple. And so yes, of course, you're going to lose weight doing this. But I want to talk about what you're going to gain because we all know nobody wants a fad. Nobody just wants to lose weight for 5 days and then gain it all back. We know so much of this comes down to your habits. And habits are hard to stick with. And sometimes doing something like a 5 day reset, it starts those habits. And then when you're done with your 5 days, you start to say, okay, I actually really like drinking more water or getting better hydrated, or I really like that shake. I'm going to stick with that shake every day. And you're going to find that so many of these habits, they're things that you take into regular life that will continue to help you with if you're killing cravings through doing this, you're not going to be wanting the junk later. And so the building blocks that we have here is you've got the protein. It's going to help you have that lean muscle mass and the micronutrients and gut health, but you're also going to look and feel better with the improved, what does it say here? Body shape, because it helps you lose inches. So people see the difference in their waistline and their arms and things like that. Boost your metabolism, more energy, more focus, better sleep and digestion, and a better mood. Who doesn't want that? So there's so many things that you gain. And I know, Jen, you're so big about the non-scale victories because I know you've had quite a lot of weight loss.
Yeah, I have. What I love about this is if you've ever done a diet, you're like, okay, I'm doing this diet. I have to do this. I have to do this. You have a headache. You're tired. You're starving. Can I do this? All these things start packing your mind full of, can I do this? And this is where we fail. What
Mm.
this does and is designated to do, which has been so amazing on the other resets too, but this is like a bonus, like a boost, is you get these. You start to sleep better. You feel more energy. You feel so it's the opposite of what you normally feel that makes you fail. And these
Yeah.
are the non-scale things that have absolutely pushed. I'm at about like 162 pounds of loss so far, and I'm
Wow.
almost at 2 years.
Mm.
This is what, when I started, because it was the Vitalizer and the shake, what I started with, I started getting energy. I started sleeping better. I started getting these things that didn't tell my mind, you can't do this, you're too tired, you're too this.
Mm.
So this is where this comes in. And I just feel so passionate about this because it's people think it's the scale. If the scale loses weight, then I'm healthy. It's not always like that. If your body gets healthy and it starts feeling these things and feeling great, everything else you want it to do is going to happen. And that is what has happened for me. And why I'm just so passionate with Shaklee doing this for us, giving you what you need instead of telling you something and then you get all these headaches and tiredness and no energy and all of that you have to recover from. You don't have to recover from this because you are jumped into it. And
Mm.
I cannot wait. I am so thrilled to get my box and get started on this soon.
I know because it just came out, so we're both waiting for our boxes. So,
Yes.
okay, so we're almost done here. We want to tell you that you get other things besides those 11 meals and snacks a day. There's a bunch of other things you get. So, a recipe guide, accountability group, fitness classes, a shopping list. There isn't a lot you have to shop for, by the way, but even just to have these reset trackers and things like that. But like sometimes people want those extra things. You get all those extra things. It's so, so good.
Yes, I am so thrilled about this because we have so many incredible leaders in our company that are multi-talented. They are fitness instructors, they are nutritionists, they are lawyers, they are all of these things that they bring into so that there's something for everybody. There is 0% percent of failing here. Even if you just take one or two of these, I am a tracker person. I love to mark off. I love to see my wins. It doesn't matter if it's, yep, I drank my water this morning. That is a win. I'm taking it and see what I can add up. But you get accountability people. So you not just your ambassadors, like all my customers will have me and I'll be right there for them, but I also have resources. I've got you and I've got other people in our company for these resources that there's nothing we can't help add, adjust, or whatever. And being able to have access to professionals, online fitness classes that you don't have to sign up for, you don't have to subscribe for and stuff because you're already here with us is huge for people. Because who wants to just subscribe to just one more thing? Sometimes it gets overwhelming. And just knowing there's somebody else that you can be accountability with. Sometimes I'm not one that just runs to the gym and I have a partner and stuff. I like to do that alone. But I also know I can call you and go, guess what I did at the gym today? You're there. Or
Yep.
I have a question, or I'm like, if you're going through something, 99.9% somebody else is too, if you're struggling. And so we can get to those people, what's working, what's not. And just to have all of this is so incredible in one thing. And I'm thrilled.
I'm so thrilled too. And you guys, we didn't even mention how people did in the clinical study, but
Right.
the average weight lost was 3.25. That's the average. There was a lot of people I've talked to who are like, I lost 5 pounds, I lost 6 pounds. But then also losing those inches around their waist. That's also where I tend to see the change with these, because if you're holding on to muscle, a lot of times that's not going to move the scale in huge ways, but it will move losing fat. And that's where you see it in the inches. So you should know that you can expect these things too.
Yes. So we have a group coming up on January 6th. We are starting this 5-day reset. So we are telling people about this now. I just have talked to over 26 people. I sent out more, but I've physically talked to those people, and so many people have ordered this already. A couple things. They want to make sure it's here by the 6th.
Mhm.
And two, with Black Friday and all the Christmas shipping and everything, they want to make sure there's no delayed shipping. So if you are interested in this, if you have more questions, ask your ambassador, ask somebody you know, so that we can get you the answers. But let us help you get this ordered right away. Join us. We'll have a private Facebook group. We'll be sharing stuff with each other and encouraging each other on. So get a hold of your person so that we can help you with this. There is discounts and specials and all of those things so we can help you get the very most to save the very most as well. Spend the least to get the most is how I like to live life.
I love that. I love that. So yes, contact whoever sent you this, and we would love to see you on January 6th or any of our resets that come up after that too. All right, friends. See you later.
Thank you.